Welcome to Tech Live. I'm Chris Leary. Microsoft reveals a major problem with Windows that could leave many users, even companies responsible for delivering power and water, open for attack. David Stevenson tells us just how big the problem is in tonight's Security Alert.
The threat, critical. The potential victims.
Basically, anybody that's using any version of Microsoft Windows NT4, Windows 2000, Windows XP, and Windows Server 2003, they're all going to be vulnerable to this attack.
The flaw was discovered last July by EI Digital Security, a Southern California firm. The problem, a potentially nasty one.
The attack's within a shared component called ASN, or Abstract Syntax Notation. So you can basically connect to the computer and at that point delete any files, modify files, copy files, basically do anything to the computer just as if you were the user of the computer.
Microsoft's posted a patch, but the threat's considered serious enough to prompt cyber alert warnings from the Department of Homeland Security.
ASN is used heavily in a lot of the critical infrastructure as far as controlling power grids, water, dams, everything like that. So any of the systems that are relying on Microsoft's implementation of ASN are potentially vulnerable.
It's major, it's unfortunate, but it's not a big surprise.
But James A. Lewis, Director of Technology for the Center for Strategic and International Studies, says the problem, while widespread, doesn't necessarily mean big trouble for everyone.
Usually when a vulnerability gets published, hackers are on it within hours. On the other hand, it's difficult to think of ways to bring down entire infrastructures, all of the water systems, all of the electrical grid. So hopefully we'll dodge the punch this time.
And Lewis says there's good reason why it took Microsoft 6 months to acknowledge and fix the problem.
Usually what takes time in vulnerabilities like this is making sure that the patch doesn't affect the stability or the performance of the rest of the operating systems.
And the good news, of course, is that help is here. To find out how to patch or update your Windows operating system, head to our Ultimate Windows Update Guide at techlive.com, Chris.
All right, David, how many folks could actually theoretically be affected by this?
Well, it may be too early to tell whether this will be a big problem for most Windows users. Microsoft declined today to release figures on how many folks have downloaded the patch so far, or if any customers have had problems with this yet, so we're going to be watching for a while.
Watching and counting and hoping and crossing our fingers. Thank you.